This is a shoot that I had recently with a really cool Melbourne-based band called Vermantics. The first half of this shoot, probably the first hour and a half, we had spent inside the studio and we had sort of crafted these, I'm going to say 3 or 4 different looks. We'd sort of spoken about it beforehand in a little FaceTime with the band, and yeah. So kind of similar to what we've been doing, can I just start just with you looking at the camera, and all the rest of you guys are actually okay to just keep talking and just keep mucking around. I just want you focused on me for now. The stuff in the studio was basically a little bit more polished. So for the last 30-40 minutes of the shoot, the light was quite low. It was about an hour before sunset, and I thought, why not get out and shoot some more editorial, sort of magazine style band promos. Take a step forward for me. A little bit less polished, but to be honest, they ended up being some of my favorite shots of the day. I really like that. When you look down there, that was good actually. Yeah, I like that. And Steph, another little step forward. Yeah, let's have a look at that. The more candid ones just feel more comfortable a lot of times, and shooting natural light, you just get to shoot so quickly. You get to make so many different types of photos in a short amount of time, which I really like. Jack, I want to get you sort of leaning more heavily on the wall, maybe. Yeah, that's good, yeah. You two, excellent in the middle there, Damien and Julian. Daniel looking at Steph. Beautiful. Steph back here, give us a cheeky smile. Little smirk, yeah, good. So what caught my eye about this particular setting was basically just a strip of light washing across this concrete here. Obviously it's a nice sort of white brick texture, which is really good, nice and simple, nice and plain. But with the, golden sunlight at the top, you just get a nice gradient, and it's just something a little bit more interesting to sort of separate the, the part of the frame where the boys are from the rest of it. Beautiful, all right, everyone here, and a little bit of intensity. Good, nice. And now let's soften it up. Let's go a little bit. Just give me 10% more smiley. There we go, Damien's got it. Beautiful, Dame, we'll do something with the jacket too. I really like it though. I'm making sure in the shoot to shoot a lot of vertical shots as well. Obviously horizontal works best for this format. A group of 5 people, naturally, it's going to be a wider image. And sometimes when you shoot vertical, there's just a little bit too much negative space in the image. And don't get me wrong, it's not always a bad thing, but I think to have a mix of both is doing the most justice to the shoot and doing the biggest favor that you can to your client. Good, all right, same thing again. Steph looking here, the rest of you boys just looking towards each other. Nice, and soften it up a bit, Stefan. Yeah, good, nice. Little bit of a smirk. Great, guys. Good. Steph, come even more forward. Just remember tiny movements between each shot. I'm gonna shoot a little bit faster because we don't have to wait for the flash now. Good, all right, that's good there. Let's do something else. What about, let's sit up on this ledge and we'll try and just get just sky in the background. Yeah, cool. So we'll just go up that ramp there. This next look was something that I had kind of seen across the car park there. And then as I sort of set them up and built them around it, I realized it just wasn't going to work the way I wanted. As soon as I had seen it through the camera, I knew it just wasn't the vibe that I was going for. So there is a lesson to be learned here. I will say I didn't want to waste my time. I didn't want to waste their time. And just know when to quit. It's easy to just keep going because, the sunk cost, the time that you've already spent, you feel awkward or you feel like you don't want to be defeated. But I think the band as well just really appreciated my, bluntness and honesty. And I just said, hey, it's not working. Let's move on. Next one. No, not about it. Let's keep going. So this next look, we went up to sit on the ledge at the edge of this car park here. And the point of it was to actually add in some of that negative space. So if I could get down low, I could basically frame it so there was just sky in the top of the image. And that would mean that, whatever you want to do, you could content aware and add on as much sky as you wanted, or, you could literally shoot it vertical and you've got a nice space for copy for a show poster or something like that. I wasn't entirely successful in this. I got really down nice and low and shot looking up at the guys. And sometimes I let some of the tree in the background creep in, but I still think it was a good shot and I think it's worthwhile and it just feels nice and comfortable and casual. And I think the band liked it too. Beautiful, yeah, I love it.
just cover your face.
I'll just do a little quick core workout here.
Half coat.
Bit of Pilates. Yeah, they're nice. All right, and let's start with just Steph looking here, everyone else looking elsewhere. And I want to bring in, I want these just to be a little bit softer than what we're doing. I want to be a little bit more smiley, just a little bit of that smirk there. There we go, ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, good, that's okay, that's okay. Beautiful, good, and everybody looking here. Yeah, nice. Great, and we're happy. You just give me like 10% more. There we go. Good, guys. Good, and changing up the hand, Steph. Everyone else, if you want to just shift your weight or just twist your bum or something, again, safely, that's all. Not fall off the ledge. Again, the light is just so soft and nice at this time of day. It just would be silly not to. One thing that I kept saying to the guys throughout this shoot was between shots, just little micro adjustments, whether it's just a tilt up and down, a turn of the head, just shift your body weight slightly. I don't have to actually be directing you every single shot to be getting a different shot. And it doesn't have to be a full-on runway, fashion shoot. Just a little tiny twist or turn can completely change the dynamic of the shot. If you've had a few photo shoots before, which I think this band has, I think you sort of get comfortable with what feels good and what looks good for you. So you could sort of naturally, fall into those positions for yourself. I know certainly that's what I do when I take photos of myself. Yeah, love it. Let's do something else. I would generally promise 3 looks from a shoot. And to be honest, we got those all in the studio. All of this stuff was unplanned, but like I said, natural light, it's so easy to just shoot quickly and move around. And as we're doing here, we jumped in the car all together, moved to the next location and just find a couple of other different looks to get that extra mileage from the shoot. I chose this street in particular because I've done a few sort of recce's in the past where early in the morning before work or late in the evening after work, I'll just go for a little walk around the area and just see what the light is like and see what textures are around. And this street in particular, it has a couple of nice sort of bricky textures on the buildings. The one we're in front of here has like a nice sort of dusty pink color. You'll see across the road in some of this footage, there is a green building, a painted green warehouse, and then a little bit further down, there's like a charcoal or like a navy color as well. So lots of different textures here. You don't necessarily need an exciting background in every single shot. And at this time of day, the light is just so good. It's hard to miss. Again, let's just start with the front man in the middle. We'll build around that. Actually, let's get you. No, yeah, we like you facing that way.
That's if not.
Doesn't matter?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter? All right, well, just for some variation, we'll get you this way. So Jack next. In here, just behind, good. Yeah. Come back towards me here, that's good. Let's get Julian. Yeah. Damien. Daniel, somewhere here. So as I set this shot up, my intention was for it to be a little bit asymmetrical in the fact that I didn't want to stand front onto the wall. That's the obvious thing to do here, but I quite like it when the wall is off an angle and sort of leading away into the distance, just because it's something different. Again, it's just not flat, it's not straight on, and it's not the obvious choice. However, as I set this shot up and sort of tried to craft the look, I realized it just wasn't really working the way I wanted it to, and I had just not left myself a very wide space in the background to get the band in. Obviously 5 people is quite a lot in a group shot, and I didn't want to get the sign on the left hand side and then the fire hydrant on the right hand side. So I ended up just sort of twisting the band and moving them across so I could just go basically straight onto that wall and get that sort of symmetrical block pattern in the background. Again, it wasn't my first choice, but we adapt and we make it work, and I think the result was pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Damien come out. Yeah. Steph back a little bit. Jack forward. Yeah. One of the very important briefs of this shoot was the band didn't want to look too hardcore. So I ended up working pretty hard to try and get a little bit of a mix. I wanted to get some serious and some with a little bit of a half smile or a smirk, but nothing too heavy or hardcore. Dame, turn towards me a little bit more. There we go. Even turn, like open up. Yeah, there we go. Good. And then just like real strong with the stance, even if you just want to give up. Yeah, that's good. Great, guys. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Again, I want to be a little bit softer, guys, not too hardcore. Beautiful. Good. Give me those squints. There we go. Let's swap you two. So you take a step back. Just where you are, Julian. Yeah. Just take a step back. Steph, take a step forward. Jack, step back on the same level as Daniel there. There we go. Damien in there. There we go. Good. Nice. Good, guys. All right, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Good, guys. Coming in close. Nice. Little changes. Good. Everyone take a little step in towards the center again. There we go. Good. Nice. Now everyone looking here. And 10% more smiley. Good. Daniel out this way a little bit. Sorry, Julian. Fuck. That's twice. I think I said give me 2 chances at the very beginning of the show. I said give me 2 chances. I pride myself on being really good at learning people's names and using people's names. And in this scenario, I think it's really important to do that. I think it really adds to the vibe and the morale of the shoot if you feel like you are on comfortable first name basis with everyone. And I made a bit of a joke here saying if I stuff it up more than twice, if I stuff it up a 3rd time, the shoot is free. Give me 2 chances, the shoot's free. Nice, yeah, I like that. Let's get a little bit closer, sort of leaning on each other, arms around each other. Yeah, good. Nice. Good, guys, yeah. This last location didn't actually look that good in camera. I wasn't too sure about it at the time, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it really suits the sort of late 80s, early 90s vibes that a lot of the bands really like at this point. Again, with the pale pink, there's sort of that sort of tacky sort of furniture and you know, styling involved. I really like this one, and yeah, I think this is the best. This one has the best natural lighting out of all the natural lighting ones. So we can definitely have someone sitting here or leaning up against here. Yeah, that's actually going to work. So I'm panicking now. Julian, take a little step back here. I was so good. I was natural before, but now I'm overthinking it.
We'll give you one more go.
Now I'm overthinking it.
Just got enough.
Good. Yeah, that works. Good. Good. Steph in the front, just give me one of those. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, the light is really good. Good, guys. Damien looking over there. Nice. Even further down that way, Damien. Yeah, that's good. Nice, boys. And let's be a little bit more serious for this one. Julian looking out that way. Great. Good. Yep, Daniel looking here. Good. Steph. Yeah, I rate that. That's good. Steph, change it up. Hands in pockets, whatever's comfy. Good, ready? 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Last couple, guys, then we're done. Good, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, nice. I like the looking off camera ones. Let's do that. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Last one, boys. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Make it a good one. Yay! Fuck yeah, boys. Good job, everyone. Well done. If you like the images from the shoot, they were all edited with the Big Pants Universal Standard preset pack. It is basically a single look. It's a very clean, consistent, and versatile look that you can use across a whole bunch of different photos. If you've enjoyed this video, check out the one on screen now, where in 15 minutes I shoot, edit, and deliver a band photo shoot. I think you're gonna love it. See you next time.